Welcome and welcome back, everyone. This is the Cosmic Awakening, and today is a message that is meant for you. So you are meant to see this message. This is a timeless pick a card, okay? With 4 options. We have option number 1 with the double terminated clear quartz angel aura, option 2 with this desert rose, option 3 with the citrine, and option 4 with the Botswana agate. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose your pile. Okay. Welcome, pile 1. If you chose this double terminated clear quartz angel aura, this is your pile. This is the message that is meant to find you. This is a message that you are meant to hear today. Okay. Beautiful. So first message we have for you is help from above, and the number 27 could be relevant to you, and the number 9. So basically, this is a very clear message, right? You are getting help from above, from your spirit team, from your angels, from your divine team, okay? You are being helped at this very moment, even though you may not see that, you may not realize it, or you may not believe it, okay? Maybe you've asked for this help, and this is your confirmation that you are being assisted right now in whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Now, why am I speaking about manifestation? You may or may not know that water is a powerful aid to manifestation. Music is as well, and she's like playing the harp in this one. And with the full moon is also a beautiful time to manifest. So you are getting helped from above with your manifestation. So please trust and believe. And there's a strong message here to beware of self-sabotage at this moment, because it's going to delay your manifestation, and it may actually even prevent it from coming forward at all. So keep your thoughts positive, because you are getting help. So, and your prayers have been heard, okay? So September could be an important month here. Something to do with music. Maybe you are a musician, doesn't have to be. There's also another message here that you can use music to manifest what it is you want into your life, such as listening to music that goes according to what you want, like the lyrics will speak of what you want. So sing that several times or listen to it and really absorb that energy. Okay. This could have something to do with being a musician, as I was saying, or your intuitive gifts as well. If you are a psychic, some of you are. So, well, we're all psychic, but what I mean by that is that you're using your psychic gifts. So, and you're getting help with that as well. That's the message there. You are getting helped with this, okay? Yeah, trust your innocence. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I want to read this one from the book, actually, because this is, I think, the first time that it's coming up in a reading. But immediately, right off the bat, what this is talking to me about is that the pureness. There's a purity to your essence here. You are very pure, and that's why you're getting all the help that you're getting. It's not just because, okay? You're getting all this help because you are so pure. So trust in the purity of your intentions, and trust your innocence as well. This is talking about childlike, not just a way of embracing your inner child, and trust in the innocence of the things that you want to manifest, because I do feel they're very in tune with your inner child. And some of these things are things you've been wanting to manifest, or maybe something you did manifest in times of innocence when you were younger. Okay? So, and it's also about trusting yourself, okay? Trusting yourself that you can do this. Trust yourself enough to know that you deserve to get the help that you're getting right now. Okay, and this is also about truth, being real and authentic with people, genuine, okay? And there's also a message here of knowing the difference between intuition, what is your intuition, and what is paranoia, okay? Because when this says trust your intuition, it's basically saying trust your intuition. You may be ignoring your intuition, or you may be, I'm sorry guys, you guys probably need to drink a lot of water. Hence the water there as well. But I just suddenly got thirsty, so maybe you suddenly got thirsty or you're very dehydrated, okay? Also, drinking water is going to help you with your psychic gifts. Okay, it's going to help you see clearly. Maybe you don't have enough water going through your body. We are made of 70% water, so if you're not drinking enough water, that could cause all sorts of problems, okay? Sorry about that, but as I was saying, there is a difference between what it is your intuition was your ego, and your ego could lead you to paranoia, thinking, okay, maybe you have this thought and this is how it goes, but then you come in with self-sabotaging and you say, oh, no, because then this and this and this could happen, right? So uncensor your feelings is what this is saying, okay? You have uncensored feelings, so don't try to go and censor them just because there have been things that you've been through, okay, that have proved you otherwise in the past. It doesn't mean that the past will repeat itself, okay? And this is also so beautiful because it's about a returning to your innocence. Maybe you've been through a lot, and even situations that you feel robbed you from your innocence. But you can always go back to that. You can always go back to that because you can understand that you don't become what happened to you. It's what you do with it. I know that this goes around a lot, but there's some truth in this. Just because there was this event that could have been really painful, I'm not discarding the pain, the trauma, but it's what you need to, the energy that needs to be, that you need to sit with is in the present. Is it happening to me right now? No, right now I am surrounded by trees. It's sunny. I'm in my home. I'm comfortable. I'm listening to a pick a card video. Whatever you need to do, it's not happening in the present moment. Same as what goes around in the news. It's happening somewhere, yes. Does it get blown out of proportion? Yes. Sometimes it does. Is it always that bad? Are they reporting good news? You need to ask yourself these things. Is this, life happens, but there are these events in people's lives, but that's exactly why we need to really bask in the energy of the moment is what this is saying, okay? So return to your innocence. You will be returning to your innocence, and you're getting help with this. I do see very, very deep healing of deep wounds, deep pain and trauma, and healing of the inner child, and going back to a sense of innocence and feeling really good here. And it can be really hard to decipher between intuition and what your mind is telling you. Okay, because there are these stories, these projections, these expectations. Fear can arise under the guise of intuition. Okay, so there's a difference here. So to distinguish truthful inner guidance from paranoia, you have to return to innocence, to your purest essence. That's exactly where you will have access to the truth of who you are, of your being. Okay? So go back and think, what were the very first feelings or visions you had when you considered the question at hand, before you second guessed yourself, okay? How does it feel in your body when you are brutally honest with yourself? Try to go beyond the layers of what you have been taught to believe about yourself, because when some of the logic falls away, what answers remain, That's what you need to ask yourself. When you ask a young child a question, they don't censor the answers. Their honesty may not be considered polite or socialized. Okay, it may even seem a bit funny, but it's their truth. And it's interesting to note how intuitive children naturally are, right? To tell the difference between intuition and mind chatter, you need to recognize a clear instinctive yes and a distinctive no. And for this, you must trust yourself. The foundation of self-trust is honesty. So you must be completely honest with yourself about what feels good, what feels true and real to you, and what does not. Okay? Honesty is more than just not lying to yourself. It is also about not withholding information. It's about having deep transparency within yourself. Okay? An intuitive yes feels like a softening rather than a feeling of tightening, contracting, or avoidance. Okay? If you want to stay on your optimal path, you need to trust your original innocence or instincts. That is key. So this is all about learning to trust your inner sense or intuition. You're being encouraged here by your spirit team to be absolutely honest with yourself, to cast aside any mind stories and shoulds that you tell yourself. In your heart, you know the answers, so dare to listen and to honor them. Also, this could be about you having to be more genuine, authentic, truthful towards someone else here, okay? Because if you're in a relationship and you're experiencing difficulties, or if things seem a little bit surface or shallow, then what you need to think about is that the relationship can only deepen when you're real with each other. It's about being real, honest all the time. So you can tell the truth. You can say things without expecting a certain response. You can say things without worrying if you're going to be judged. And you can say things in a way that is calm and serene and just matter of fact, right? And people, sometimes the truth is a hard pill to swallow, but then people will end up thanking you for it, especially if you do it in a very kind and loving way. You can do everything in a kind and well, there are unloving things that you cannot do in a kind and loving way, but the truth, you can always put it forward in a kind and loving way. Okay? So important message going on there. Let me know how that resonates for you guys, okay? And again, purity. Purity is a big, big theme here, returning to innocence. So I just lectured you a little bit. I mean, probably most of you needed to hear that. Otherwise, you wouldn't be listening this far. But again, always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. So maybe you're juggling here with a decision, with a question, but you just know. Because you either hear it on repeat in your mind, it's something that never goes away, even though you push it away with reason and logic, okay? But no matter how crazy sometimes something may seem with the unicorn there, I do feel you guys, pile number one, you're very unique, okay? So the reason why you may be pushing what your heart is telling you aside is because it may go against some kind of social construct or some kind of idea that growing up was passed on to you, that things had to be a certain way, but your heart is pushing you somewhere else, and you're getting help with moving into that heart space and speaking your truth and doing what feels pure to your heart rather than an obligation or out of playing a role, right, that you feel that you're expected to play. So yeah, I see you closing a cycle here where you are now stepping into more genuine and authenticity. So this is why you're getting this message, and you're being helped here with that, okay? You're returning to your purity. And so interesting, so beautiful. We have violet and we have spirituality, wisdom, and humility. So this is about the third eye chakra. You could be getting your third eye chakra very activated at this moment, very powerful visions or thoughts as well, where you could be feeling a tingling on your forehead. But there is this sense of you really connecting with spirit here. And there's a strong advice that you do so, or you keep doing it. Meditation is very important here. You are accessing infinite wisdom, okay? So it says humility. So the words humble, pure, innocent, right? That's the energy that you're in, or you're coming into, or you're returning to. Maybe you've accomplished many things in your life. Maybe you've already suffered many things in your life as well. But that's exactly what humbled you. All these experiences brought you wisdom and humility, because they go hand in hand. Wise people are not... there's no wisdom without the humility, right? Because in every accomplishment, there was a humble path, right? Because, how far does arrogance get us anyway? So, we have man holding a coin, okay? So if you are a masculine, this could very well be you getting help here from above with your finances, with your stability, with your prosperity. But you don't have to be a man. You could just have a lot of masculine energy going on right now. You could be starting your own business, and that's a clear message there that someone who could have been connected to music is now helping you from above, right? Someone who is in the spirit world, who passed on to the spirit world, who was once in this realm. If you know this could be someone you know, or it could be someone you don't know that was connected to music. But I'm feeling strongly that the spirit guide that is coming through for you, your guide here in this pick a card today, was someone who was connected to music on this plane. Or they are helping are helping you with a musical pursuit. Okay, you could be a musical instrument business owner, like a shop owner, or just a musician, or you could be a musical producer or a musical agent, or no matter what it is you're doing. Now, man holding a coin, there's another message here. If you're wanting to, let's say, get a yes from someone to give you a job, to give you an opportunity in the music industry, or this person is older than you, by the way, or if you are waiting to hear from an opportunity related to music, maybe you're waiting to know if you can go and have your concerts, or what have you. But or maybe you're waiting for an investment, a financial investment from someone, and that is coming. That financial help is coming your way, okay? Either to start your business, grow your business, for your musical talents, what have you, or just as a form of a job, okay? This is coming. So we have the number 43 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 7. Okay, so we have a 7 and a 9 now, and we have the number 54. So this person could be anywhere between 43 and 54 years old. Okay. This guy even looks like a musician. Now looking at him, he could be a classical musician, like play some kind of classical instrument, or be part of like a... But this guy could definitely be in the music industry, or a musician, like even a rock star, or one of those, those more dramatic rock, like emotional, emo rock. I don't know how you call that. But this guy even looks like a musician. Like that could even be an instrument, some sort of instrument that he's playing with his hands, like in that, or the position of his hands could be like playing some kind of instrument with that position of hands, like something like the bass. I'm being drawn to slapping the bass for some reason, to that expression. But anyway, you're getting financial help. If the music is not your story, that's fine. It doesn't have to be for everyone. I'm reading for a very big collective of people, so take it how it resonates. You're getting financial help, and this also means that you will be very well off financially. You will be okay. Yeah, I love this. Bearing fruit. So listen, being genuine and authentic, speaking your truth, speaking your mind, being unique. So if you are a musician, don't worry, your music is needed. If you're an artist, don't worry, what you have to bring to the table is exactly what makes you different, okay? And your truth is going to be what's going to bring in the prosperity and the abundance. So every time you block your truth, that's when you're blocking your abundance as well. So really think about that, because whatever you're doing, it is bearing fruit, okay? The number 12 and the number 3 could be relevant to you. So I'm seeing July, September, 54, 9. Yeah, September is coming through strongly, and December. In December, you will be something about the month of December. Between September and December, there will be a harvest for you, okay? I see your finances improving. I do see your finances improving. You're definitely manifesting this, okay? Or your project, your business, it will bear fruit. It will be long lasting. It will be stable, prosperous, and it's a solid foundation that I see here, whatever it is. So much so that you will feel like you have to protect your treasure, because there's a treasure coming your way. Whatever you're getting here financially, prosperity-wise, abundance-wise, you will have to think about ways of protecting it. It's almost going to be so much that you're going to have to really think about managing it, protecting it, investments, and all. Where should you invest? Should you invest in gold, in crypto, in, or both, real estate, or all three, right? I'm hearing don't put all your eggs in one basket here. But anyway, something about an umbrella. Yeah, you really need to protect whatever. And also, your purity is a treasure that you need to protect. Don't let anyone tell you how you should feel, what kind of art you should create, or what you should be doing, because you know best. You need to trust your own intuition here, and that's what you need to do. It's not right. It's not a time right now to be following social constructs or, whatever is expected of you. Because whatever you're going to bring that's unique may not please everyone, but it's going to please the right people. The people who the message is for, the product is for, the business is for, the project is for, the music is for, what have you, okay? Also protecting your treasure, something about protecting your rights here. Whatever you're doing, it's your treasure, so make sure you're looking into copyrights and stuff like that, protecting your art, or protect it because it's a treasure. Whatever you're doing, it's a treasure, so it needs to be protected right now, okay? Just checking where we have space for the tarot. Yeah, 4 of Wands. So, 4 of Wands, for some of you, I'm hearing festivals, possibly music festivals, but anyway, there is a portal opening up for you, a portal that will lead you to freedom and possibly buying the home that you want to buy, okay? That's for some of you. And you know, the Four of Wands is that 11-11 energy, twin flames. So you could be on a twin flame journey. And with that, on top here, the third eye energy of the violet spirituality, you could be currently connected telepathically with your twin flame, and you could be communicating telepathically. I'm repeating myself, but I wanted to say that if you know this person and you're thinking about this person, you get tingles on your third eye chakra. Okay. I'm seeing Aries energy here, so you could have Aries strongly in your chart. Pisces as well is coming through. You could be an Aries Pisces cusper, or an Aries in Vedic, a Pisces in tropical, or you could just have these in your chart, or none of them. It just could be the energy you're in, maybe transits right now, okay, something like that. Or you could be in a progressed Aries or progressed Pisces. Could have a Pisces moon in Vedic or tropical, doesn't matter. But anyway, it seems like you're headed towards celebration, bliss, and stability, okay? Celebration, bliss, and stability, and a home. I do see many of you being able to buy a home that you really, really, really like. It's not like the home you can't afford, because you're going to be able to make enough money to get the home that you want, right? So get into that mindset right now and start manifesting from there. The sooner you do that, the sooner you believe in this message, the sooner you will get to your goal. Eight of Pentacles. Yes, exactly. You're putting in the work and it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off. You're very dedicated, and you are headed toward a situation here where you're going to have, I don't want to speak too soon, but you're having this new beginning here. There's a new beginning. There's something new starting in your life. Let me just see. See that beautiful Ace of Wands? There's a passionate new beginning. You're gonna get this inspiration from the divine. You're getting divine inspiration through visions. There's visions, and I do see there's thunder there as well. And so you're getting epiphanies and divine inspiration here. And this is all about fueling your creativity, right? You could look younger than you are. You could be just really young right now. But you're going places. You're going places because the inspiration you have, this is your connection to spirit. This is your connection to spirit that is giving you this. This is a gift. This is a gift that you should use. If this is a talent, this is definitely something you must go ahead with. This is an epiphany or something suddenly coming to your attention that must be worked on. Put the work in. I'm seeing again a tree and roots. I see legacy. I see a solid foundation. Some of you will be setting roots in one particular place. And I'm seeing travel there. I don't know why. I'm seeing travel. So you can just have your home in a very secure and stable place, and then you can travel for work or something like that. But not a lot, just enough. A torch, a light. You're going to carry a light. You're going to lead other people. You're a light worker. I'm hearing you guys are light workers. And you're going to lead people out of the darkness. You're going to be a leading light to people with whatever you're doing. Princess of Pentacles. You're just getting started, so be patient with yourself. You're just getting started. Be patient with yourself. I'm getting very young energy or a new project going on here for you that is coming from your heart, that is coming from your most genuine, pure, authentic self. It's coming from your emotions. And it can bring you a lot of stability. It's also coming from a place of a lot of balance. So really trust this. If this is a new project, you can really trust that this will bear fruit. It will bring you treasures. It will bring you the home, the stability. I'm even hearing the relationship. Okay? the passion, the zest for life, the motivation. You have it all. Go do this. Don't delay, don't procrastinate. It's time to do this. The evolution, it may start very fiery, and then it may seem a little bit slow to get there. But once you accept that you need to take the practical steps, once you accept that you can't really, so you could have Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in your chart as well. And you could, and like if you, let's say you have a moon in Aries in tropical, but it's in Pisces in your Vedic, okay? That would want you to, the moon in Aries in your tropical would have you wanting to get results really fast, right? But then let's say you have a rising in Capricorn, and let's say you're now around 40 years old, or you're even younger, and let's say you have a sun in Taurus or something like that. So there's a little bit of a conflict there where you want to go faster, but you know, your whole journey is about doing things slowly but surely. And the more structured you are, the more organized, the more you take the practical steps, you sign the paperwork, you read the boring paperwork, the quicker you can have your way of getting things done quicker. But you cannot just go over the steps. The practical steps need to be taken, okay? Especially if this is about buying the home that you want. So you are headed toward prosperity and abundance, but you need to take those steps and accept that there is something the essence of whatever it is you're doing is coming from a very pure place, and you need to trust it because it is divine guidance, divinely inspired, and you should really follow this passion, this inspiration. Now, for some of you, there's another message here. There is someone here who could have, okay, let's see what signs we get here. Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in their chart, right? Or Pisces and even Cancer, possibly Scorpio, who is feeling very attracted to you, okay? Spiritually and physically. They see you as a treasure that they want to protect. This person is very protective over you. If you know who this person is, this is someone, maybe they don't even have these signs, but they're a business owner. They're very stable in their own life. They're possibly many years older than you. This person is very, very attracted to you. And that was your message, pile number 1, okay? Let me know how this resonates for you in the comments section. If it does not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Let me know. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads here on the channel. Bless you, and bye for now. Until next time. Welcome, pile 2, if you chose the Desert Rose. This is your message that you're meant to hear right now. Okay. So let's see what message you're meant to hear right now. Okay. We have self-sabotage. So you guys could be in this energy right now of self-sabotage, and you may need to heal the way you're thinking about life, okay? Your assumptions about what it is that you can and cannot achieve, your assumptions of how people treat you or will treat you, your assumptions of how people feel about you, your assumptions about how people see you, about whether people accept you or not. You have to change the way you are assuming things are, or what is possible for you. And hence the self-sabotage. So let's say you're trying to manifest, okay, something that you really want, something very positive, something that would benefit you, that would be a very nice experience to have, okay, or thing to have, whatever it is you want to manifest for yourself. So let's say you're doing affirmations. That's your preferred way to manifest. You know, there's no right or wrong ways to manifest. There's we're constantly manifesting. We're just, whenever we're thinking or saying something, we're automatically manifesting. So that being said, you could be manifesting something as, oh, I would really, it would be really nice to, let's say you're looking at a home, right? And it looks really nice. It looks really nice. And you're thinking, you're looking at that house and you're saying, you can see yourself living in it. That's the first image that comes to mind. Otherwise, you wouldn't like it. You wouldn't even think about wanting to have a home like that, right? Who doesn't? You know the type of home that I'm talking about because it's the home that you want, right? That's what's on your mind. And it's different for everyone, right? But you're there and you're going and you're seeing yourself living in that home. You're seeing yourself walking on the grass in your yard. You are seeing yourself inside your home with the tall, walls or whatever it is you like, and the big windows and the view to your garden. And let's say you have a pond or a pool there and you like to look at it, and you're imagining yourself drinking your tea there and working on your computer or writing your book, whatever it is you're doing inside that home, playing around with your children, or just having a nice, comfortable, cozy evening in front of the fireplace with your significant other, whatever it is, or you're cooking with your significant other, or doing whatever it is you want to do in your home. And you can imagine all these things happening there, right? That's why you want that home. You would really like to have that home. But then you investigate, right? After the dream, after you started manifesting already. You already started manifesting because as you're visualizing this, you're in that home. So you're automatically manifesting. But then you go and you investigate. You go to the link, you click the link, or you go to the website and you look at the price. And the price, I don't know, it's above your budget, let's put it this way, or your current budget, right? And so you go down a spiral like, oh, I could never afford that. Why? Just because you can't afford it in the present moment, does that mean you will never be able to afford it? Does that mean that you should not be imagining and manifesting that? No, that's how people get what they want. They stay in that energy and they really believe it. They're in it. They're in it. They can't stop thinking about it because they're constantly living in it, right? And so you see where I'm going with this. So you started self-sabotaging. So that could be the energy that you're having to heal right now, okay? I am a manifestation coach as well. So if you want to contact me for that, I can help you. I do have that as a service. So email me and I'll help you with that. But anyway, the point is you need to heal this. You need to catch your thoughts and transmute them. If you have to do this for 7 weeks in a row until you gain this new habit, do that. Say positive affirmations, visualize yourself, and just, you're in the home. You are in that home. If, let's say you really don't like the home you're in right now, you can travel in your mind. You can even astral travel. You don't have to be thinking about the space you are physically in because you want to get yourself into a different energy. When we think something, we immediately emit a frequency to our energy field. And then our energy field emits the frequency outward to the world, and then it attracts in that vibration, right? And so this is what you need to be mindful of. So if you have to meditate and breathe in and do the visualization, so then when you set the affirmations and you change your assumptions, so your assumption is, I will never be able to afford that. So many times I've seen this, and even in our families or people around us, or even we think this way because it's ingrained in us, or we even see it said in movies and stuff like that. But anyway, I will never be able to afford this. I shouldn't even be saying this because I don't believe in that, right? I believe I will be able to afford whatever it is I want. But the point is, you need to change that narrative. And the transition can go something like, but wait a second, if there are so many homes, so many, and it's like, it seems like the price keeps going up and houses, they still keep being sold to seemingly normal people, right? So if they can do it, why can't I? Right? Why? What's stopping you? What did they do? They believed. And then they took the practical steps and they made it happen. Okay? So that was their message for you about that card right there. The number 2 could be significant to you. Maybe you think that you need to be in a romantic partnership so you can buy the house of your dreams. You don't have to. Maybe you think you will never attract a partner that will help you buy the house of your dreams. That is also not true. Maybe you think that you will not be able to attract the business partnership you want into your life or the romantic partnership that you really want into your life. And that is also a lie. Okay, so stop telling yourself lies. This is sabotaging your blessings. Okay? If you feel like this is not your message, go ahead and choose another pile, okay? And we have Earth Star Chakra Initiation, the number 1. Beautiful. So, what I'm feeling with this is that you guys are on a path of starting, you're initiating, mastering the technique of manifestation. Mastering. Oh, and I'm also seeing initiation and raising your vibration from a lack mentality to an abundance mentality. From fear to love, because where fear exists, love cannot coexist. They repel each other. Fear repels love and love repels fear, right? So if you are in the frequency of love, you are automatically repelling fear. And if you're in the frequency of fear, guess what? Then you're repelling the very things that you want, because you do want to be in the frequency of love, right? You do want to experience oneness. Sorry, I had to breathe deeply and drink a sip of water. So that could be advice for you. You guys probably need to take really deep breaths, because I'm feeling with this pile, I'm feeling anxiety. So this is about oneness. Okay, it's about being initiated into accessing the collective consciousness. It's about being able to anchor transmission from the higher realms. What does this mean? For that, you need to be relaxed, right? If you're in a state of anxiety, it's coming from fear. If you're in a state of fear, you're in a state of fight or flight mode. And this is lower vibrational, meaning it's dense, meaning it is 3D. It's too material to be able to get into your light body and really access the higher realms. If you want to access the higher realms, you need to be in your light body. You cannot be consumed by overthinking negative thoughts, right? You need to be in the right place so that you can ground things into this material plane that will change the way things have been going for you, right? It's about integrating divine knowledge with and applying it so that you can have fruitful results in this material plane. There's also an emphasis here of some of you working with grid lines. And I'm also hearing crystal grids will help you with that. I'm going to read from the book now. So it says, you are standing at a gateway into the unknown with trust in your heart, ancient remembering in your soul, and inner illumination to light the way. You have access to the seat of creation, the spark of existence, yes, and the codes that hold the blueprints of who and what we are. This place is clear and grounded despite moving through multi-dimensional realms and able to bridge worlds while functioning in physical reality. Yes, the higher you reach for the divine in the realms of spirit, the more important it is to anchor deeply to the earth. So there's something going on here. You are being advised to explore clearing meditations. Maybe go for an energy healing session. I do teach energy healing on Zoom, and I do long distance clearing and healing as well. But you may want to do some clearing meditation, some self-energy work, and put more intention into the meaningful parts of your life, like things that really have true meaning, not just empty activities, right? Do whatever brings meaning to your life. Find ways to balance your life in this way. Be aware of the times of the day that are more conducive to different states of consciousness, such as flow, meditation, and productivity. Work with the circadian rhythms. Work with biochronology. Yeah. Like 11 a.m. is a perfect time to brainstorm, to do meetings, to think, to create, to write, to your brain at 11 a.m. Well, if you're sleeping within the circadian time frame, like if you're going to bed when the sun goes down and waking up early before the sun comes up, or if you're on that rhythm, 11 o'clock is a perfect time to brainstorm, to come up with brilliant ideas, to create, okay? So if you're writing a book, 11 a.m. would be a perfect time if you are sleeping, if you're not like a night owl. Some people create better at night. It all depends. We're all pretty different, even within the circadian rhythms, Some of us really function better at certain times. So this is speaking about a balance here of your spiritual and your physical reality. You may be giving too much to the physical reality right now is what I'm feeling, okay? And some of you could also be having sleep disruption, or not sleeping at all, or just insomnia and going to bed really late. So you may want to watch that because it could be influencing your state of mind. It could be influencing even how positively you're seeing things. Because if you're not getting enough sleep, if you're not eating the right things, if you are spending time with toxic people, around toxic energies, this all influences your ability to manifest good things, okay? So you want to be mindful of your diet in the sense, in the broader sense. You want to be mindful of who you're talking to, how they make you feel, where you're going, how that makes you feel, what you're doing, how you feel when you're doing it, right? What you're eating, how does your body feel, no matter how good it tastes in the mouth. Maybe it doesn't even taste that good, but it's just so addictive, right? Thinking, okay, yeah, maybe I want to be spending time watching, TV, or a series, or a movie, or spending time on your phone, even on YouTube, or whatever it is you're doing, Instagram, whatever it is. And it's just taking up so much of your mind space, and it feels really good at the time, but then you're going to pay for it, because then the next day you're going to be mentally exhausted, and because you are sleep deprived, or maybe some of you even, dehydrated. In some cases, you're not drinking enough water and your brain is deprived of water. Whatever it is, if you're not in a balance, if your body's not balanced, if your spirit is not balanced, if you're thinking too much, if you're thinking too much, chances are you are in the lower vibration. You shouldn't be thinking too much. If you are an overthinker, definitely meditate in the morning, in the middle of the day, before you go, whenever it is you need to, because you really need to silence your mind, because that's where the devil is. Sometimes too much logic and reason and overthinking things only gets things just twist it up even more. So where was I going with this? I don't remember. Maybe I'm not meant to remember. You get the gist of it. Maybe I'm just taking too long with this message. Maybe you're falling asleep to my message. Who knows? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's the message there. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm... Next, we have nature's signs. So there's definitely a call for you to spend more time in nature. Maybe you're not getting enough of it. There's a substance the trees, the leaves release when we... There's a reason why being in nature can be so calming. It's because there is this, I don't know exactly what it is that's secreted by plants, but it has a calming substance. So when you inhale it, and it's in the air wherever there are trees and forests and stuff like that. Well, stuff like that, nature, right? And not only is the color green very calming to the eyes, inhaling whatever this thing is that trees release is really also very calming. So it's a sensorial experience that when you go into nature. So be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and our minds. So you will get signs in nature as well that will point you in the right direction, in the direction that you need to go in, okay? And if you don't spend time in nature, you may be missing important clues here. Like if you're just constantly on your phone or working and obsessed with work or whatever it is you're doing, and you're not giving yourself the opportunity to just turn off your mind and wander in nature and look at things, right? Look at what's around you. People don't do that anymore these days. People are just looking at their phones. They're not looking at what's around them, right? And so if you give yourself the opportunity to disconnect from whatever you do repetitively, and you just go out and spend time in nature without pressuring yourself to do anything, without creating any expectations around anything, you're just there. You're just existing without having to justify yourself or pressure yourself. And so some beautiful things can happen when you are in that energy, and you can see signs and synchronicities happening around you because you're looking around you, and then your spirit team actually has an opportunity to get through to you. That's where you get your transmissions, and that's what the Earth Star chakra is talking about. Let me just go back, because it was telling you something about grounding being important as well. Yes. So, healing position at the feet, 30 centimeters below the feet, but placing the card. Anyway, this is about walking around barefoot in nature, okay? So that's going to help you here connect. And it's going to help you also feel a lot better and raise your vibration, and first physically, and then, it's going to aid in whatever other work you're doing with meditation and connecting with spirit here as well. And we have yellow, flexibility, adaptability, and personal power. Yes, that's where you're going to get your personal power, is by really, first of all, connecting with spirit. And that starts with spending time in nature. That's a good first step there. But also with all that yellow, I'm thinking of the sun. So you need some vitamin D. You need to feel some sun on your skin, okay? And of course, if you're healthy, get some sun with no sunscreen first, like for 10 minutes. Doesn't have to be like at noon, okay? It can be like a really subtle sun, but Get some 10 minutes with no sunscreen on, okay? Like if you don't want to age your facial skin, just use a hat and 10 minutes with your hat on and then put on. If you're spending that much time in nature, like let's say you go hiking or something, you don't really have to be exposed to the sun all day long if you like to keep your skin, free from wrinkles or whatever. It's to each their own. Wrinkles is not a bad thing either. So, but you need some vitamin D, you need some sun, because it's going to help you raise your vibration. It's going to help you get out of this state, because I do feel some sense here of depression and anxiety with you guys. And so you need to catch some rays, and you also need to stay flexible here with yourself, right? Don't pressure yourself too much. I'm seeing that you guys could have the tendency to pressure yourself a little bit too much, and hence the overthinking and hence the worrying, and it all comes from the same place of fear, and that is affecting your self-confidence. Okay, that is affecting your self-confidence. The fear of not achieving, of not what is it? There's a word for this. It doesn't matter. The fear of not performing, right? It's all fear of what people will think, how you will be perceived, will you be good enough? It's all about, you see, it's nothing to do with what's going on inside you and what's good for you. It's always about other people, and it shouldn't be. It's your experience. It's what is good for you. So you need to do some healing around your self-confidence, and it all starts with really allowing yourself to just be, right? And the next step is to just be who you are and believe that you can really manifest into your life whatever it is you want to manifest. It's not just other people who can do this. Same way as other people do not get to dictate how you live your life by means of judgment, because they're going to judge you. It's not, sometimes they're not even thinking these things, and you're assuming these things, right? So we have the number 36 in second chakra archangel Ariel now. So now we have the second chakra here, which is the sacral chakra. So it seems like this self-sabotage could be affecting your ability to create. So you need some healing around your solar plexus chakra, around your sacral chakra, because it seems like you could be feeling a block. And again, it has to do with sun energy. So spend some time in the sun and in nature. It's going to help you get back into a creative flow. It's going to help you get back into the flow, or get into a flow, initiate something that is there for you to initiate, but maybe you're keeping yourself from it because you are, see how these two are holding her back with their hands? That is your mind. You're holding yourself back because of past experiences, because of people from your past, because of energies in your life that are, even if they're not saying these things to you, these things are ingrained because they've been passed on. I'm seeing a lot of generational karma, that it's almost like it's your responsibility. It's upon you right now to heal away generational karma. Like you're going to heal generations back and the generations to come within your lineage, if this makes sense. And it's almost like your spirit team and even your ancestors, even your deceased loved ones are almost begging you to do this, because I know it's a huge responsibility, but it seems like it's not such a big responsibility for the benefits that it will bring to you in future and past. Because it's not just about your lineage or your blood lineage. This is about the planet. Because with Earth and nature, you're helping the planet, the animals, other people, generations to come. If only you work your fear away. Because if there's something that's weighing heavy on this planet is fear. And so one by one, we remove the fear from ourselves, we set the example for others, and it creates a ripple effect. And guess what? We manifest a better planet, right? Ears wide open. Keep your ears peeled, because you're going to get some important information. So you could be coming into, or you already have this gift. Let me know in the comment section. Some clear audience, gift of clear audience as a psychic gift. The number 36, 9, 33, and 6 could be relevant to you. I'm seeing the months of January, February, and June, and September being significant here, okay? You're probably going to start hearing things from your spirit team or from the archangels, or you're going to hear something that is important, or someone's going to say something to you that you should take note of. So keep your ears wide open. There's going to be important messages coming to you through... I'm also hearing for some of you, you could be even like you could communicate with animals, and it's almost like you can hear them. You get their messages translated into your mind. So be flexible with whatever it is developing for you right now in terms of your spiritual gifts, your psychic gifts, because you're going to be getting a new gift here, or an increased ability to communicate telepathically with animals, and also the gift of clairaudience, where you are receiving messages where you hear things in your mind. Like very clear messages. You can even hear the voice behind it. We have a mountain here, a mountain to your personal power. So it seems like this journey to personal power seems to be like you have a huge mountain to overcome. But that mountain seems like it's trapped inside a cave, because that is the moon shedding a light on top of the mountain, and that mouth is a cave, but the very mountain is inside another cave. So what you think is a huge obstacle, what I'm getting with that is what you think is a huge obstacle actually isn't a huge obstacle. It really is just an obstacle. And it could just very well be that your own fear is making things look like they're so much bigger to overcome than they have to be, or they really are, or they are in reality. And so you have the power to overcome this a lot more than you really think, is what Spirit is saying here. And mind you, whatever's going on with your self-sabotage here, if you're having trouble with your sex life, with being sensual, with coming across as fun and sensual and attractive, or if you're feeling like you're not in that energy and you really would like a glow up, then really consider spending time in nature, meditating. And it all has to do with the fear that's keeping you trapped here, okay? It's no more, no less than that. So to get your creative juices flowing, you have to be in that energy, first of all, also of accepting your sexual nature. So not repressing that. You could be repressing that right now. And all because of fear. How will people think if I dress a certain way, or if I express myself a certain way, or if I make it known that I have these kinds of thoughts, or whatever it is, okay? Because the mountain to overcome really is your own mind, is what I'm seeing here. That your mind makes things 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, a billion times worse than they actually are, is the big message that I'm getting here. And with Earth Star Chakra, I do see that you're clinging on, you could be an earth sign or have strong earth placements here, that have you clinging on too tightly to the material aspects of existence. And now maybe I'm just thirsty, but my throat chakra is closing. If you can hear my voice, it's changing a little bit. So it's almost like you're silencing your voice as well with fear. Because of the fear, you're not saying things, you're not even able to speak things into existence because it's blocked. Because you're fearing of being judged about what you're going to say. Okay, we have the Prince of Swords. Yeah, and because of that, you, instead of speaking up, you just silently watch in the sidelines others, doing what you should be doing or doing things, and you're thinking that you're not capable of doing what you're meant to do. But this is also about, the advice here is for you. First of all, I'm seeing a Chariot there. So that's about going after your goals, making the decision, the conscious decision to go after your goals. And that may involve a degree of doing research here, okay? You need to do some research. You need to do some reading. Maybe you are staying up at late doing research, but maybe there's another time you could be doing that that's not affecting your sleep, okay? You could have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius in your chart. So if you are identifying with overthinking, then you could also have some Scorpio in your chart there. Then this could be the case that you have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart. And you have a very sharp mind. You're very intelligent. You are very, you cut through things, but you may not be allowing yourself to sink into that heart space. You're too much in your mind and your thoughts and reason and logic, but it can only take you so far. And the line that is drawn there, if you're not willing to go deeper and further into your intuition, into your connecting to the divine, to your higher self, and not just relying upon logic, then the limit there is fear, right? Then you get met with fear. Too much overthinking leads to fear. So that's something you need to keep under control. Yeah, 5 of Wands, because it's creating conflict, tension in your life. It's creating unnecessary challenges. You're creating unnecessary challenges for yourself by not allowing yourself to go and explore other areas of who you are, of what you are in your essence, of your soul, of your emotions, of your... Give me a second. Right? That's what I wanted to say. Never mind. We have the Princess of Swords. So I'm seeing a couple here, a divine couple. Now, okay, we have the Prince and the Princess of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, so you may be sabotaging a relationship with a divine counterpart here. You could both have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius in your chart. You could have Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, but I'm seeing the air signs very strongly in Scorpio here. So you could be sabotaging this connection. Okay? But you're the one getting in the way. Maybe this person is mirroring you and doing the same. Maybe the two of you are very defensive and not sinking into your heart space. Maybe it's just you, okay? But, and also, if you're watching this and if you're dealing with someone who is in this space of defensiveness and they're not coming forward, or there's just obstacles between you, know that this person is in self-sabotage mode, okay? So it may be a very weird connection that's going on between the two of you, even though you are an energetic match. And maybe just maybe you're both doing the same thing, and hence why there are still these obstacles. So the advice here is for you to clear the obstacles, to sink into your heart space, to allow yourself to access your intuition by way of relaxing and meditating and really getting into that space of allowing yourself to explore what it is that you need to explore here. Okay? We have the Aeon, which is judgment. Scorpio energy, I was feeling it. I wasn't seeing Scorpio energy anywhere, but there it is. There's something here that is destined and fated, okay? And I do see there's possibly this divine connection here, but it's almost like you're either very spiritually immature. You could be on a spiritual path, but you're both still spiritually immature. Or you could just be both very young or very young at heart, okay? Or you could look younger than you are. You could have really good communication between the two of you. The communication can be really good, but there are challenges between you. But these will be solved, and there will be a second chance here. But you really need to heal the self-sabotage. And as you heal that, this person will heal it. Even if you don't tell them about it, they will feel it energetically, and they will do the upgrade as well. Okay? Other than that, I see you having to make a decision. And to make that decision, you really need to get out of your mind. I know it seems like a paradox, and like things are not related, but you almost need to get out of your mind so you can get creative. You can strengthen yourself and be confident enough that you're making the right decision, because you are following your intuition and you're coming from a place of abundance and not lack. Okay? Belief and not sabotage. So pile number 2, beautiful message for you. That was your message. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If you feel this is not your message, you can choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. It was a pleasure to read for you today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads here on the channel. Bye for now. Welcome pile 3. If you chose the citrine point, this is your reading, your message that you are meant to hear right now. Now, citrine could be about, well, it is about, it aids with abundance, prosperity, material things, and yeah, bringing in abundance and prosperity. So this could be a theme for you that's on your mind. I know it's on a lot of people's minds. Always has been, right? But it could be a specific preoccupation that you have in this time in your life, right? It could also mean that you're coming into abundance, but let's see what messages come through for you. And we have healing. Healing. Okay, guys, so I see she's obviously crying. She obviously did not wear waterproof or tear-proof mascara, so it's dripping down her face. Maybe you had a situation recently where you put on some makeup and you ended up crying, and you didn't wear the right makeup for crying. So this, you could identify with this message. Doesn't have to be. This is just going to be for some of you. You have to heal from something that was sad, okay? Generally put, you're healing from something that was sad, or that is very sad, that happened to you. And crying can be very, very healing. Crying can be very healing, okay? So if you need to cry, by all means, cry away. It helps a lot. It really does. It really does cleanse the soul. It's that that's the best way I feel it, and I can put it to you. It also obviously the emotions, and it helps you get into a more positive mindset as well. The number 21 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 3. For some of you, I'm hearing your heart got broken for the first time recently. For others of you, you could still be in that pain of when your heart was broken for the first time, and that needs healing. Now, I didn't notice that was a candle, I just did, but I just noticed the light between her hands there. So I'm seeing, if you're watching this, it may very well be that you have healing abilities with your hands. Your hands are very healing. You have very healing palm chakras, okay? So you could be a healer, or you could be discovering this now. I do teach energy healing, so if you would like to learn, I do offer that as a service. If you would like long distance healing, and if you need assistance with that, then I do that as well. So just find my email in the description box. But right now, you need an overall healing session, okay? You just need to heal overall, because it seems like you've been through something. And we have freedom. So whatever happened here either set someone free, someone you really loved, maybe a family member who passed away. The message from them right now is that this transformation, this transition was very freeing to them. They feel free now. They now see how trapped they were, okay? So if this was someone you lost, so maybe you lit a candle for some past loved one, someone who passed, and you're thinking about them and it's making you sad, and they just want you to know that they really are okay. They're really feeling very free right now, in a way that they couldn't feel when they were alive. So you could actually be doing this movement of placing your hands around a candle so you can warm your hands, and you're gazing into the candle. So for some of you, you also have the ability of divination by means of looking at a candle, for some of you, and having your hands around a candle or something like that. But so that's a specific message for someone here who the sadness was caused by the passing of a loved one. They want you to know that they are free now. For other situations of pain and betrayal or loss that you have experienced that has nothing to do with a passed on loved one, that was a blessing in disguise, whatever pain and trauma you've been through, because it happened to free you to live the life that you're meant to be living, okay? Even if it doesn't feel like that way right now. The number 25 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 7, okay? So I'm seeing the months of March and July, very specifically. Or the 21st of July, the 21st of March, the 25th of March, or the 25th of July, the 3rd of July, or the 3rd of March. Give me a second. The 7th of July, or the 7th of March, okay? 21, 25 could be ages, important numbers. 7 could be life path. 3 could be life path or personal year number 3 in numerology, or personal year number 7. But healing yourself will free you. You need to be freed from whatever this pain and trauma is, because it's keeping you stuck, okay? You are being freed to go through a magical gateway. So whatever it is you think you've lost, you actually lost so you could have something way better. And it takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, is what this is saying. You can't see it quite yet, but you still need to have the courage and trust to overcome the pain and heal, so that you can unlock yourself to be able to welcome this energy. If you stay blocked in the trauma and the pain, you are keeping this energy from coming. But you will heal, you will free yourself, and you will walk through this magical gateway. You will have the courage and you will trust to venture into the unknown. Because even if you don't see the blessing that's coming your way, you're trusting it. This is where the greatest rewards are, okay? And it's time to step in boldly forward without looking back. After a really good cry, of course. Your angels are here to support and guide you, okay? They are helping you with this. You are very surrounded by your angel, in case you did not know. Now we have financial constraints. Guess what, guys? Look at the good news here. You are healing your financial constraints and you will be free from them. Very clear message here for those of you who are wondering or worrying. See? Citrine. If you can get some citrine, even if it's a small piece, go get it. It will help you with healing your financial constraints. Okay. The number 13 could be relevant. Oh, by the way, if you are in the European Union, just to say that, and or anywhere in the world for that matter, you can email me and I can ship off any of these crystals your way. Okay, just let me know what crystal you would like, and I will give you the list of the prices and the cost, and I can ship that to you. I mean, the ones you see here, only if you're in the European Union, okay? Other than that, I can still, I have a business partner. We are starting our shop very soon, and she also does clearing and setting intentions. She's also on a spiritual path. She is my spiritual sister. We are soul tribe, so we're both working on this. So if you would like to, I don't know why I have to say this to you guys because I haven't even launched it, but we already have crystals with us. So if you need a citrine that is cleared and set intentions by us, then you can contact me and I will set you up, okay? But let's not talk about that anymore. That is just for some reason, some of you needed to hear that. We have the number 13 here. So you've been, especially if you're, I don't feel many of you are the kind of person who thinks 13 is bad luck, but if they're calling me to say this message to you right now. If you are feeling like you have had a run of bad luck when it comes to your finances, know that this is not true. The reason why this is happening is because you are staying stuck in the past, stuck in the pain and the trauma. You're not healing yourself and you're not opening yourself to the blessings. But that is about to change. Even if that means that the turning point for you is this very moment that you're watching this right now, okay? Also, green aventurine is going to help you with this healing your financial constraints, freeing yourself from financial constraints. Earth magic, look at that. You may want to go back and watch pile number 2 as well. Maybe you were called to pile number 2. Walk around barefoot. There will be magical things that you will be able to manifest, earthly material things. But you may want to connect more with earth. There is a magic there in grounding yourself right now. Really feeling yourself, feeling soil under your feet physically. We have the number 1 there. That is a new beginning. And also, if you feel like you have to have all this money to live certain experiences, guess again. Maybe sometimes just catching some rays, walking around barefoot in nature will give you a lot more than money can buy, okay? That's just a special message there for someone. We have education. So something about you're going to learn something, or you're going to be able to have enough money for the university that you want. I'm getting that message for someone here. Or you're going to get admitted into the university you want. If it's not now, it's next year. We have the number 35 could be relevant to you, which 3 plus 5 is an 8. So it seems like whatever this magical gateway that you're walking through is, it's leading you towards stability and prosperity. Okay? You are being called to educate yourself in some way, even if it's not going to university or attending a course or a seminar. It can be, just watching or reading things that will, or doing research and things that will teach you. Okay, maybe you need to get some education on healing your finances. How can you recover and overcome and really become abundant? There is literature out there that you may want to look into. We have the Prince of Wands, so you could have Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in your chart. This is about you setting on a new path, a new beginning, based on what you're passionate about. That is the magical gateway, is that you're going to be starting something and taking action towards something with the support and guidance from your angels. That is very freeing, and it's going to happen very quickly as well. As soon as you free yourself from past trauma, as soon as you heal yourself and, really free yourself from whatever it is that's keeping you back, whatever trauma, you're gonna get this opportunity for a new beginning. But you need to be willing to take that opportunity and to be bold and move forward here, okay? Because 10 of Cups, if only you have the courage to really go for it and let go of the past, you can't imagine it's like this is the epitome of whatever you're having to let go of, or whatever you think you've lost. You're coming into so much abundance and so much emotional fulfillment that you could not even fathom was possible with that 10 of Cups there. That's what you're going towards. That's what your spirit team is trying to guide you towards. So free yourself. Free yourself now. Have a good cry and free yourself. Listen to this message as many times as you need. Save this video. Save this video. The High Priestess. You know exactly what to do. Your intuition is guiding you. You're a psychic, or you have a lot of psychic abilities. And this could help in some way with your financial constraints. But you have a lot of wisdom and knowledge within you. You don't need to get it from any outer source except maybe some books but it's like you are ascending here spiritually right now. You are in the process of becoming this High Priestess, of becoming this very wise being. Okay, you are in the process of getting there, but you need to free yourself from the past that's holding you back. And then you will discover the magic. I'm seeing magic and magical, so you are magical. And you're going to find that out very soon if you don't know that already. Art, temperance, Sagittarius energy could be in your chart. Pisces energy could be in your chart. Doesn't have to be. But you are coming into a beautiful balance here of the yin and the yang. And you're going to master this ability to manifest and accept all sides of yourself. Accept that your negative experiences built your character and allowed you to come into all this knowledge and wisdom that you will be able to use to come into the emotional fulfillment that is on the other side of that door there. If only you are bold enough, courageous enough to venture into the unknown. You're an alchemist, and right now you have this power to create whatever reality it is that you want to create, but you need to heal first. Okay, pile number 3, that was your reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comments section. If it does not resonate, choose another pile. Whew, these ones today have been intense. Very, very rich messages coming through for you guys today. Let me know how that resonates for you. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Bless you and bye for now. Welcome, Pile 4. If you chose this Botswana agate, this is your timeless message that you're meant to hear right now. You got pay attention to the signs. You could be seeing the number 10. Okay, that is a sign that you found the right reading. Doesn't have to be. It could just mean that you are now closing a cycle, and 1 plus 0 is a 1, so you're starting a new one as well. And there are going to be signs, or maybe you have been seeing signs, like repeating numbers or animals showing up at the same place every time. Maybe you're seeing birds or owls. Like for me, I see a lot of crows recently wherever I go, and robins and that kind of stuff, and normally signifies communication. That's just an example. There are limitless signs that you could be seeing. If you are seeing these signs, please do share in the comment section, and what they mean as well, so we can all teach each other here. But you are being guided. See, she's carrying a guiding light, and this guiding light are those signs that are guiding you in a certain direction. We have fire, so you could be a fire sign, or you could have strong fire in your chart, like Gemini. Why did I say Gemini? I was going to say Libra, Leo, Sagittarius, but anyway, these are coming out for a reason. So Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries in your chart. But this one is the number 15. It says Solaris Sublime, so get some rays, some vitamin D. You need that. Okay, something about the sun. The number 15 and the number 6 could be relevant to you. 15th of October, 15th of January, the 10th of June, the 1st of June, the 15th of June, and the 10th of January and the 1st of October. The 10th of October and the 1st of January. Okay? Also the 1st of June and June 10th could be relevant. Okay. But anyway, I want to read that one from the book. Duality, creation. So the signs are pointing you toward a certain creation that you're meant to do. So other keywords here are Kundalini. So you could be having a Kundalini awakening. The rising phoenix rising from the ashes. So maybe you thought that you were done, that you weren't going places, that you're too old, or you're just defeated. You're going to be rising from that, and you're going to discover a whole new life for yourself. You're stepping into a whole new beginning, a whole new life here. Any conflict that you're experiencing, you're transmuting that into harmony, okay? You're going through a very intense experience here with the Kundalini awakening, very possibly. Very transformative. And it's going to feel incredible to be alive for you. It's just going to feel like there's infinite possibilities for you. That's where you're being guided with these signs. So another word coming to mind is coalescence. Coalescence. Guys, let me know what that makes you think about or feel. Coalescence. Please share in the comment section. So I'm going to read from the book now. We live in a dualistic world of light and dark, yin and yang, masculine and feminine. Focusing only on light can repress our shadows. Go watch pile number 3 as well. Bringing both sides into balance and being real with our humanness allows us to reach more joy, authenticity, and depth. So both sides need to come into balance. You need to accept both sides of who you are, the good and the bad, because sometimes the things that we think that are bad are actually things that other people need, okay, more of, or it's a uniqueness, right? So by being real with your humanness, will allow you to accept where you are so you can build from there rather than denying it and missing an opportunity to work on it and then bring yourself to experience more joy as you overcome and as you really accept all parts of yourself. Authenticity and depth. This will allow you to be more authentic and to experience more depth in your relationships and your experiences. By accepting and loving all of ourselves as we truly are, we can extend more of this love and have deeper compassion with others. Yes, we need to love ourselves for who we truly are regardless. And that way we also do the same towards others, and we're teaching others to do the same. We're setting the example by being the example, obviously. I do sound so redundant sometimes. Anyway, that was the message there. There's a fire that's burning in you right now, and it's going to take you somewhere toward your magical blessings. So, whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. Yes, in accepting yourself, you are accepting others. And in accepting yourself and accepting others, you are being an example of acceptance. In loving yourself, you're loving others. In loving yourself and loving others, you are being an example. You're teaching others how to love, thus creating a ripple effect, right? So, your blessings are bringing other people blessings. And it's the blessing of self-acceptance and self-love. What's happening to you right now is a spiritual activation. Yes, you are being activated. These signs are calling to, like whenever I would see a lot of repeating numbers in 1111, 2222, it doesn't happen that often, but I did have those phases. I was being activated. And I was like, yeah, okay, well, what does this mean? Okay, this means this, but really nothing is happening or whatever. Okay, this is cool. So what, right? And then it starts happening. But okay, so it says selenite. So get some selenite to detox your body, your mind, your space, your soul, your crystals, okay? And to stimulate this activation that's going on. It's like you're starting a new spiritual phase that is being activated, or you're just being spiritually activated for the first time, and maybe this is the first pick a card that you're clicking on. Let me know in the comment section if that is the case, or whatever, right? Anxiety. So, if your body is giving you signs of anxiety for some reason, okay, if you are feeling if your body is giving you signs of anxiety whenever you're in a certain place or around certain people or thinking certain things or doing something, whatever is making you anxious is a sign that you are not in flow. And when you are not in flow, you are not headed toward where you need to go in a timely manner, meaning you may be delaying a blessing, and you're just going to come across more lessons, right? So really take your anxiety as a sign that something is not right. If you're feeling anxious, something is not right with either your thought process or the people you're surrounding yourself with or the places you are going or a job that is not resonating with you, or a psychic with whom you're not resonating with, okay, it's whatever. If you're thinking a lot and this is making you anxious, that is your cue to stop thinking, period, right? It's just to stop thinking. It's you're giving your energy to a place that is not taking you anywhere. It's just keeping you. Some people stay for months in this energy, and all they're doing is delaying their blessings for that amount of time. Is this something you want to do? No. Snap out of it. If this is what you're going through right now, snap out of it, is the message here. But you could be dealing with anxiety And if you are, my heart goes out to you. I've been there. I've had sleepless nights. I've had insomnia. I've been there. But the good news is that you can overcome this, and you will. And in overcoming this, you're going to help other people overcome it as well. And you're going to bless other people with new knowledge of how they can overcome. The number 18 could be relevant to you, the number 9 as well. Something about September. I'm seeing September, June, October, and January. The number 18 could be an age or the 18th of a month, right? Look at this. You're being activated to be able to experience love in its highest form, to be able to reach the highest vibration of them all, and to thus and attract in turn a great big love to your life, or to transform your current relationship into your great big love by changing your energy field. Okay? The number 26 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 8. 26 could be an age, a date, something about August could be relevant here. Or the 26th of September, the 26th of June, the 26th of October, or January. Okay, just do whatever you want with the numbers. Doesn't really matter. It's almost like you are coming into this energy. You're doing a quantum leap here from the lowest vibration of fear and anxiety to the highest vibration of a love and acceptance of self and self-love and universal love. Then will attract all other kinds of love, such as friendships and romance and all of those beautiful things. Either in an existing relationships or new ones. Okay? Maybe you need to release yourself from toxic people, situations, relationships, whatever, what have you, so that you can welcome in this great big love. And your cue and your sign is your anxiety. If there is a thought that is coming to your mind too often that you need to do something or cut something out, then that is your cue. Because this is what awaits you. This is a magical blessing of great big love that's coming your way. And that's why you're being spiritually activated, so you can be at that point of accepting it. Flying, and you will feel like you're flying high. Okay, for some of you, you are getting the blessing of being able to travel by plane somewhere you really need to go. Maybe your childhood, where you came from, where you grew up, or where you've always wanted to go as a child, where you can play and be playful. The number 20 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 2. Okay, so now February and the 20th, or 20 years old, but you will be able to fly somewhere physically, like on a plane or travel. So 9 of Pentacles, it seems like you are coming into financial independence and abundance. Okay? Some of you could be single. Maybe you need to become single so you can learn self-love and then be ready for the great big love of your life. We have the 8 of Swords. You could definitely be keeping yourself stuck in your mind right now. And the spiritual activation is so that you can learn how to tap more into your intuition and really get your blessings going and see how magical life can actually be when you start controlling what it is that your reality becomes through the power of manifestation. Princess of Wands, you could have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries in your chart, but you're just getting started. I don't know how old you are, it doesn't really matter. You're just getting started. It's not too late. I'm hearing that. It's not too late for whatever it is you want to do. Well, within, of course, there are things that you really can't do, but if you can't do them, then chances are you're really not meant to anyway. Five of Swords. But there is a lot of mental conflict. You could have Venus in Aquarius. Or you could have Saturn in Gemini, or Gemini, yeah, Saturn in Gemini. You could also have Venus in Virgo. Okay? These could be placements that you have. But anyway, you could have Virgo as well in your chart. You could have Gemini, and you could have Aquarius in your chart. It doesn't really matter. This is just saying that you could be keeping yourself stuck in your mind, and you're the only one who can release yourself by allowing yourself to connect with spirit. Allow your imagination to fly and try following your imagination. See how this unicorn is flying toward that heart there? You're spending too much time in your mind, and signs are pointing you to your heart space, to your childlike. Remember what it was to be like when you were a child. Remember, allow your inner child to come out and play. Allow yourself to have fun. Allow yourself to imagine the possibilities. Allow yourself to live certain things that make your heart really alive, that bring your heart to life. If you're feeling anxiety, it's because your heart is not being correctly activated in a way that is emotionally fulfilling. So you really want to go toward those situations that make you feel light and fun and playful, and that really feels good in your chest. You know, like your heart is vibrating. It's like this vibration that you feel in your chest coming from your heart. I can't really explain it. It's a feeling. And you do get that feeling, but sometimes then your mind shuts it down, because in come all the what ifs. You may want to watch pile number 2 as well. So you're headed toward this beautiful new direction here. I do feel you coming out of this space of anxiety, but there is some work to be done here. And, you know, go back and listen to all the messages in the beginning again if you have to, if you need to. And this will help you get out of this mindset. I do feel that you would benefit from some energy healing if you feel so inclined to. If you'd like to know more about it, learn about it, experience some long distance healing, we can do that in a session. I do that as a service. You can find my email in the description box. I can teach you. You can do it on yourself as many times as you want. You can help others as well with the same, and spread the love. And really take care of yourself. There's a need here for self-care, self-love, and nurturing of the self, okay? Pile number 4, have some fun, okay? Go out and have some fun. Even if it for some people, going out and having fun can sound really boring. But once you're in it, then you're appreciating it, right? And it's going to help you raise those vibrations. You may also want to consider connecting more with spirit through meditation. Get some selenite going, detox your space, do some energy clearing, energy healing, because you are meant for more. You are meant to rise up. You are meant to ascend. And you are going through a spiritual awakening and activation right now for that very reason. It's so that you can feel better, lighter, and just have an overall better experience in your life here. And even attract in that great big love that you want to your life, or just make your environment that more loving and your relationships more loving, whatever those relationships are. If there's been fighting, there will be healing. If you've been feeling trapped, you will free yourself, is what this is saying. But it all starts with you making that decision and taking responsibility for the steps you need to take without pressuring yourself. Taking the responsibility to heal. Taking the responsibility to bring it upon yourself to take the lead in your healing and really make the decision to do it. It's all about making that decision to allow love to come in, to allow the healing to take place, to allow yourself to have fun. I'm seeing so much Saturn and heaviness going on here. You are a little bit too hard on yourself. Yes, I see you are a hard worker, but now you need to play hard, work hard, play hard is the energy that I see here, okay? Some of you may have a connection to Africa, okay? So, pile number 4, that was your reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comments section. If it does not resonate, choose another reading. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you are notified of future uploads here on the channel. Thank you so much for watching. It was a pleasure to read for you today. Bless you all, and bye for now.